Okay, so I wanted to easily explain what a no cost slash free loan looks like. So I'm gonna make this super simple. This is page 1 of the loan estimate. You see that the interest rate is locked, 5.99%. I have an arrow pointing to it being locked. There you go. And then you see 158,409 cash. I'll make light of that on page 2. Okay, so this is page 2 of the loan estimate. You see that the total loan costs are 51,694. So you add that up, 51,694 plus taxes and government fees, 170. You add that up, you get 51,864. If you look at the lender credit right there, it's 51,864. And then if you see prepaid interest, I just want to educate you guys on what prepaid interest is. Prepaid interest isn't a fee. It's actually the interest from the day that you close the loan until the end of the month. Mortgage payments are made after the interest accrues. So the lender actually collects a portion up front to make sure that your first payment is lined up. You're just paying that piece now instead of later. So let me actually talk about the 158,409 that this particular client is bringing to the table. The payoff was not updated. This client makes big lump sum payments to their mortgage balance, so the mortgage balance isn't updated. This is just an initial loan estimate. It will update later in the process. So when you see the closing disclosure, we will have the updated payoff. This client wanted to bring money to the table anyway. Just wanted to explain that. Okay, so now we have the first page of the closing disclosure. I put an arrow to the property value. Luckily, we got a higher value. This one came in at 4.3. I put an arrow to the cash to close, 80,136. That's the money that the client wanted to bring to the table. The loan amount is 1.93. That's what the client wanted, so that's what the client got. Next page. And again, if you just basically look at the total loan costs and you see the total fees, total loan costs, you see 0. So that means it's no cost. And if you see paid by others, let me go ahead and move myself to the side. All right, and if you go ahead and see paid by others, what that represents is what the fees would be, but I'm giving in this case, $52,256 lender credit. That's what I'm giving that wipes the fees out, hence no cost. So wanted to clear that up, wanted to explain that for the ones that don't understand. I think mortgage education is really important, so there you go.